The story of Naftali Mocha.
Naftali Mocha.
Naftali Mocha.
Okay, we do weaning when they are 2 months. 2 months, the size like what we have here.
Oh, this one, 2 months. Eh? Maybe you can carry one.
Those are 2 months. Those are the 2 months rabbits.
Wow.
That is when we do our weaning. And again, we separate the sexes, the males from the females.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like now, how do you sex? You know, this is very interactive. How do you determine the gender of these rabbits?
Okay. I see people holding them this way.
Okay.
And I was telling somebody they can quarter your face. So just try to hold the ears and the back like that.
Wow. Okay.
And then you are able to do it when the rabbit faces the other direction.
Okay,
Eh?
so
Like that. That is a female.
Is a female.
And that's a female.
Okay. You can show us a male. I know you know which one is male, so that they can be able to know. Yeah.
So you hold it like that.
Okay.
Then like this.
Gently.
You can see the male. Eh?
Yeah. It's
That,
round.
Yeah, it's round.
The round, and the other one is wedge shaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a male.
Like V. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Talking of market, where do you sell your products? Your rabbits?
Okay, I have.
And your chicken, they look so clean. When do you wash them? They look so. Hello my beautiful viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Naftali Mocha. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel so that you can be able to build a community whereby you are going to be educated, entertained, and even be encouraged. And today I'm so delighted to be in Kiambu County, which is Thika sub-county, right? Thika sub-county, and this is Kiganjo. I thought Kiganjo is in Nyeri, but there is also Kiganjo in Thika. And I'm so thrilled to introduce to you a great woman farmer. In Swahili they can call it mwanamke bomba. Yeah, so she's a very dedicated farmer, and today she's going to give us her story so that we can be able to learn something and even be encouraged. So her name is Anne, so let her introduce herself. Hello? How are you, Anne?
Hello.
Habari yako?
Mzuri sana. Karibu sana Naftali.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Anne Nganga. This is Rovana Farm here in Kiganjo, Thika sub-county, Kiambu County. Karibuni sana.
And this is Kiganjo, right?
Yeah.
You are near a river. You are very blessed. How do you utilize this water, by the way?
This water, we are using it to do some kind of farming.
Okay.
Mainly bananas and some vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah.
But today we are not going to talk about bananas and vegetables. Today we are going to talk about rabbits and also chicken, right?
Okay.
Because people know you best for rabbits.
Yeah.
And I've known her for the last over 7 years. But today I decided that I'm going to visit her farm so that I can be able to get you very good content. So kindly, you can guide us through to your farm. Yeah, so this is the gate. Yeah. So there's very tight security. There is very tight security. She also keeps dogs. So let's just go to the rabbits. Wow. So
That is our rabbit section.
okay.
Yes.
What is the name of this rabbit farm?
The name of the rabbit farm is Rovana Farm. A name derived from the pioneers of the farm. That is Anne, Vanessa, and Roy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are your kids?
Yeah, those are my kids. Very passionate about farming.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like mother, like the kids, eh?
Like the kids.
Wow. So guys, she keeps very good breeds of rabbits. So I'm going to take you through so that you can be able to show us some of the breeds. And also I'll be asking her some very good question about rabbit farming. So can we start? I think let's start here. I think this one is very beautiful. Can you open maybe here? So what breed is this?
So here we have a checkered giant
Okay.
and some Dutch, black and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So how old are these ones? Like now this?
These ones are 4 months.
Okay.
Around 2.5 kgs live weight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 months. Ah, they look big, eh?
Yeah.
They look big. And then there's also this one here.
We have a Flemish giant there. That is a mature one, 5 months old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, these are male or female?
That's a female.
A female, eh?
Yeah.
When are you going to serve her?
Let's say even before the end of this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
By then she's big and ready, I can tell, eh?
Yeah, she's ready.
Wow, and this one?
This is also another Dutch.
Okay.
That's a mature Dutch, also a female.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of them are waiting to get their new homes.
They are waiting to get their new home. So which means they are
we
for
have
sale.
enough mothers in the farm.
Okay.
Our capacity of mothers is around 50.
50 mothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess whatever else we have that is mature can get to new homes.
New homes, eh? Wow. And I can see, so currently you have like a population of how many rabbits in this farm?
Currently, let's say around 300.
Around 300.
Yeah.
Guys, can you imagine over 300 rabbits in this small space? That is what we call space utilization,
Yeah,
or space economy.
Space utilization, space economy, everything.
Yeah, and I've also seen another rabbit here.
Those are
Wow.
New Zealand whites,
New
4
Zealand.
months old.
4 months old.
Yeah,
Male or female?
those are females.
Okay. So these are the rabbit feeders, eh? So this is for water,
Yeah, for
and this
water
one is
and
for
the other one for pellets.
pellets.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it's only human beings who can eat clay. Even
But
guys,
rabbits are they are called what? Gnawing animals.
Yeah.
So they chew everything they come around, whether it's clay, even wire mesh.
Yeah,
They chew
they chew.
everything. Tiba. Yeah.
but you know, even human beings, they like eating soil.
Yeah, it is true. I think it's,
It's
lack
human.
of minerals.
Or maybe the need of it, the need of minerals. Not even the lack of it, but even the need.
The need of minerals in the body.
Yeah. Wow. So, and this is also
That's also a New Zealand white,
New
4
Zealand.
months old.
okay.
And that's also 4 months.
Wow. So can you can hold this? You can hold the pellets, eh? So, how do you feed them, the pellets?
Okay, for mature rabbits,
Yes.
that is 3 months and above.
Yes.
We give 100 grams per rabbit.
Okay.
Lactating dose and pregnant dose,
Yes.
we do 150 grams.
Okay.
All those below 2 months,
Yes.
we are doing 70 grams, apart from the 1 month and below, which is around 50 to 40 grams downwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now, for a rabbit to be mature, it should have consumed how much pellets or how much money
Okay, around
by the time it's 6 months?
Okay, ours we do 5 months, so around 385 shillings per
Wow.
rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you only feed them these rabbit pellets?
Okay, here in Rovana Farm we are doing pellets only.
Okay.
We are not doing anything here. It's pellets and water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not hay?
Okay, we realized when you give your rabbits hay, most of the times it comes when it is too dusty.
Okay.
So your rabbits get snuffles, which
Okay.
is a disease that is challenging so many farmers.
Okay.
Also, some hay has been sprayed with chemicals
Okay.
in farms, like
Okay.
the rice farms in Moya.
Wow.
So again, if you use that one, it is dangerous to your rabbits. And the other one, the main reason, if you do like a bale of hay today and you circulate it in your whole farm,
Yes.
tomorrow you correct 3/4 of that bale is waste.
Wow.
Yeah,
So which means a lot of hay goes to waste.
yeah, it goes to waste.
And like this, and this one is balanced.
This one is balanced.
What is the content of pellets? If a layman is asking, someone who's starting.
It has everything. There is proteins, there is carbohydrates, and we have the vitamins, because like they are using maize. They are also, the main product there is maize.
Okay.
They are also using something like cotton seed cake, sunflower. It's a balanced diet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's doing well here in our farm.
Does it also have hay? The pellet?
Okay, not really. Though we have people who are doing pelletizing,
Okay.
and they are using hay together with other products to make their pellets. But this one, I doubt it has the hay.
Okay.
Though we have sunflower and cotton seed cake, which may be also a source of fiber.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. So, we are going to have an interactive session in the next 1 minute. Yeah. So that you can be able to tell us more about this rabbit farming, right? Okay. Before we go to the chicken.
A few minutes later.
So, Anne, how long have you been doing this business?
Okay, I've been in rabbit farming for around 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 years and still counting. I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You started with how many rabbits?
I started with 2 rabbits that were pregnant. So when they gave birth the first time, all the girls, I promoted them to be mothers. Now including the 2 mothers, I got a bag for all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And what was the motivation? Why only why did you start with rabbits and nothing else, and not any other animal?
Okay. I have a passion for animals. And specifically rabbits. Those who know me, they know I'm a calm person, and I needed an animal that is calm.
Okay.
So that is why I chose rabbits first. And again, I realized so many people are not doing rabbit farming. So I thought it was a good place to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the advantages of rabbit farming in a nutshell?
Advantages of rabbit farming?
Yes.
We get a lot of meat from rabbits, which is white meat, and that is what most people are being recommended to these days instead of the red meat. Again, we are getting a lot of manure and rabbit urine, which is high in phosphorus and nitrogen. With rabbit urine, you do a lot of organic farming, so you don't need to use any chemicals in your farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are these?
These are nipple drinkers. So we have tapped all our water right from the tank. So our rabbits have clean water every other time. Here we are not doing bowls. And with this we are sure they are getting clean water throughout, because with the open bowls, most of the times they make it dirty. Some urinate in it, others step on the water. So whatever they take after that brings a lot of coccidiosis. But with these ones, the water is always clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, so far, since you started farming, maybe you can tell people your biggest achievement as a person. Yeah, how has rabbit farming changed you? Either you can say monetary, maybe health, and how has it changed your life?
Okay, maybe I start from the meat part. I'm not a fan of meat, but with rabbit meat I've come to like it because it is white meat, which is not fatty, and the taste is also very yummy. It's delicious when cooked well. Monetarily, or the financial side, I can say rabbits have taken me to great heights.
Wow.
Because any other animal I have in the farm has come along because of the rabbits.
Wow.
We did dairy goats, pigeons, the dogs, and currently poultry, and they have all come along because of the rabbits. Yeah.
Wow.
So I can say maybe even some other private ones like buying rad.
Wow.
My kids are in school.
Wow.
And we are using the same money from rabbits.
Wow.
So I can say I've done something through rabbits.
Guys, isn't that encouraging? So which means farming pays, right?
Yeah, farming pays.
Okay.
When done the right way.
The right way. Okay.
And again, when you are patient.
When you are, especially about the patience part, I think you should underline and make it bold and italic. The patience part.
You have to be patient. You cannot start 2 rabbits today, and by tomorrow you want to be making thousands of cash. It's not possible. So the best way is being patient. Grow your numbers first. Work on the right structures. Do something about the feeds, because most farmers start even without the commercial feeds. They start with the greens. So you have to rise to a level whereby maybe you get even the commercial feeds. With that patience, when you get into the marketing world, you are able to market something that is quality.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so particular. And what is that one mistake some of the rabbit farmers make? What, you know, you were interacting with so many rabbit farmers. What is that very biggest mistake that they start with? Later they come to realize when it's too late.
Okay, the biggest mistake that most farmers make is in breeding. You can buy your hybrids rabbits today,
Yes.
and tomorrow you tell us you have hybrids. We look at them and they don't look like hybrids. So what I would say is that you must have all your records straight to avoid inbreeding at all cost,
Okay.
because that one again brings you down to the kienyeji level. The other mistake is the construction of your cages.
Okay.
If you don't do your cages nicely with the spacing that is correct,
Yes.
definitely it becomes tiresome to do the cleaning, and you are going to hate rabbit farming. Yeah.
Wow. So like now for a rabbit, for example, this is a Dutch rabbit, right?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. So for someone who has never started rabbit farming, you can tell them the gestation period, or like how they get pregnant for how long and when they give birth. So giving an example of this. Yeah.
Okay. The gestation period of a rabbit is 28 days. So make sure when your doe is served
Yes.
by the serving back in that farm, then you have your records stating the name of the doe, the bird that served it, and also count your days. So you have your expected date of delivery, then your actual date of delivery, you record it when the rabbit gives birth. That way you are able to know which one has gone beyond the 28 days or which one gave birth before the 28 days.
Okay.
Yes.
When are the rabbits weaned? The rabbit kids?
Okay, we do weaning when they are 2 months. 2 months, the size like what we have here.
Oh, this one, 2
Yeah.
months. Maybe you can carry one.
Those are 2 months. Those are the 2 months rabbits.
Wow.
That is when we do our weaning. And again, we separate the sexes, the males from the females.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like now, how do you sex? You know, this is very interactive. How do you determine the gender of these rabbits?
Okay. I see people holding them this way.
Okay.
And I was telling somebody they can quarter your face. So just try to hold the ears and the back like that.
Wow. Okay.
And then you are able to do it when the rabbit faces the other direction.
Okay, so
Like
this-
that. That is a female.
Is a female.
And that's a female.
Okay. You can show us a male. I know you know which one is male, so that they can be able to know. Yeah.
So you hold it like that.
Okay.
Then like this.
Gently.
You can see the male.
Yeah. It's
That-
round.
Yeah, it's round.
The round, and the other one is wedge shaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a male.
Like V. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So guys, for those who've been asking, how do you know that it's a male or female? Now you've known, eh? Now you've known. So these ones, so these ones are already weaned.
Yeah, those ones are already weaned.
Okay.
And their mothers have already been served again.
Okay. Talking of market, where do you sell your products, your rabbits?
Okay, I have individual customers.
Yes.
And apart from those who comes for rabbits for rearing,
Yes.
we have people who come for meat. We have decided to build our clients, so we are not selling to any slaughterhouse or to any other person slaughtering.
Yes.
Because if they can get market, why can't we also get it and become buyers like them?
Wow.
So we have our clients who are individuals, and we slaughter every Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, every Friday. Talking of rabbit meat and breeding, I know that people ask, there are rabbits. People say there are rabbits which are good for meat, and the others which are good for breeding or maybe petting. Maybe you can tell them which is good for meat.
Okay. When it comes to meat production, all rabbits are reared for meat. They will all give meat. But we have those that the bone ratio is higher than the meat ratio. Others, the meat ratio is higher than the bone ratio.
Yes.
So what we mostly rear for meat, if it is commercial business, it's what meat is higher than the bone ratio.
Okay.
And we have the New Zealand whites.
Okay. New Zealand, I should be showing them a New Zealand white.
The New Zealand white, like this one
Oh,
here.
yes.
That's a New Zealand Zealand white.
I've got them. They are circling. Oh, okay. The New Zealand white.
Yeah, we have the California white. Then we have a Kenyan white. We have a Dutch.
Dutch.
The Dutch rabbits. We also have a Flemish giant and checkered giants like we have here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The checkered is here. These are the baby. There's a checkered giant here.
There is a checkered Dutch.
These are checkered giants. Yeah. Wow. So this is also good for meat. Eh?
Yeah. We also have the chinchillas like the standard chinchilla here.
Okay. Let me show them. I think.
Maybe I can hold.
Oh yeah. Kindly hold it. The standard chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
Wow, it's so huge.
This
Very,
one is
a male, female.
7.2 kgs.
7.2 kgs.
This is a
People,
female.
Wow, female.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
female.
Wow, can you see this big rabbit, guys?
That's a female, and she's almost giving birth. Yeah.
Wow, wow. So like now this one, if someone came to your farm and wanted to buy, how much will it?
Okay, we are not selling mothers. The mothers that are giving birth in the farm, we are not selling them, but we have mature rabbits going for 3,500.
Wow.
A mature one.
Okay. Wow. This one is so big, eh?
Yeah, it's big.
And what breed is this?
That's also a checkered giant.
Okay.
Checkered, we have brown and white,
Okay.
grey and white, and black and white.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have Kenyan white here.
These are Kenyan white. Kenyan white normally has black eyes.
And people are asking me if it is a Kenyan breed.
They swear you had posted this. Kenyan white, wake up, wake up. Where did they find the name Kenyan white? Explain to my audience.
I'm not sure, and I'm supposed to research on that.
Let me assist you on that one because I'm also a rabbit farmer. There's a time when the Kenya Agriculture Ministry of Agriculture were doing research on rabbits. So they developed this breed, Kenyan white. If you just check on the internet and then you Google Kenyan white, the origin of Kenyan white, you'll be able to see it was an experiment, a breeding experiment that they were doing. That's how they came up with the Kenyan white.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Iron sharpen iron.
Those who are coming to me, you can come, I teach you.
Yeah. So you also have Kenyan white babies? You have Kenyan white small ones, eh?
Yeah, I have. Okay, the small ones, since I posted the breed, have been bought.
Okay.
Only one remaining currently. This one.
Yeah. This one is the Kenyan white.
Yeah, that's
black
Kenyan
eyes.
White, black
The
eyes.
black eyes
But
and
we
white.
also have another mother here with kids. Also a Kenyan white.
Okay. Very beautiful ones. Eh?
Yeah, with New Zealand.
Okay. Well, can you see, guys? So very beautiful bunnies. Do you sell bunnies, the small ones? Or
Yeah, we sell bunnies at 2 months, not anything below.
Okay.
Yeah, we are doing this out of passion. So selling a bunny that is 1 month old, I find it a bit hectic to that young one. He or she is supposed to be breastfeeding.
Especially it's because you are a mother. you know, Rumia. Yeah. Wow, this is another breed, a very interesting breed.
This is a silver marten.
Silver marten. Can you see,
And
guys?
we also have a gold marten in the farm.
Where is a gold marten? So this is a silver marten.
Let me show you a gold marten here.
Okay. Gold marten. This is a gold marten. Why call it gold marten? But it's so. Why
it's golden, eh? The other one is silver somehow.
Very true.
It's black and gold. The other one is black and silver.
Very true.
Yeah.
So the parting shot now. So guys, before we go to the chicken department, so we are still at the rabbit department. So what are some of the challenges that you faced when doing rabbit farming?
Okay, some of the challenges were like a lack of market.
Okay.
And that is when I decided I had to look for my own market.
Yes.
Because you cannot be singing the same song from January to December.
Yes.
And if you are really willing to do something and succeed in it,
yes,
then you have to be determined.
You have to be determined.
So I had to look for my own market, and it's no longer a challenge. The other challenge was on feeding.
Okay.
Like when now we were doing the hay, you find yourself losing so many rabbits. Currently, without hay, we don't lose any rabbits here.
Wow.
Yeah. The other challenge was space.
Okay.
But as for today, we have enough space.
Wow, very true. And there is where do you normally market your product, or how do you find your market? Where were you? Which platform are you using to market your rabbits? Yeah.
Okay, mostly I'm using the WhatsApp groups where most farmers are. And yesterday somebody was challenging us, asking, how can you market to the same people who are also rearing rabbits? I can say they are the #1 buyers, those who are even in it, because somebody may be looking for a specific breed, which is in my farm, and so I'm able to sell to them.
Oh, very true.
Another one maybe was doing kienyeji rabbits, and they have decided to change.
Yes.
So your work is just to market. Clients will come from all corners. I'm also a fan of Facebook. That is where I do most of my marketing. Yeah, and I've gotten clients from that. Also referrals. Do good to one person and they'll come back when they are 5. That is what they say. So you do something good, train a customer well, sell them good breeds. Tomorrow you get a referral from the people around you.
Yes.
Let them know what you are doing. You are not hiding. Some will say this was a boy's thing. If it was a boy's thing, why are you doing it in the first place and then you start hiding from people? You are starting to live a difficult life.
True.
So just decide if you are doing it, then everybody in the world should know. That is what you are proud of.
True.
Yeah, where you go to church, the schools near you, talk to them. They do academic works, let them come to your farm.
Yeah.
That way you are marketing yourself even more.
Very
Those
true.
kids will go talk to their parents, and tomorrow a kid will bring a parent to you.
Very true, and that's a custom.
Yeah, and they become your clients, either meat or the rabbits to rear.
Do you also sell rabbit urine, or you only use by yourself?
Okay, we are also selling rabbit urine.
Yes.
I joined a group of some people who are doing natural diet.
Wow.
So the group is natural diet therapy, and I got so many clients from that group. All their kitchen gardens, they do organic farming.
Wow.
Yeah, the manure we sell to the people around, though I also use it for coffee at home.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, kwa hivyo pesa ya coffee nakula pia. Kulima boba.
When I grow up, I want to be like you. I want to eat coffee, rabbits, and so let's go direct to the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we are entering the chicken farm, and before you enter, I'm not going to enter with my shoes, so you have to have your own gumboots.
The gumboots.
Where is mine? Anyway, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are now entering the chicken house. Yeah.
That is our chicken house.
Wow. Guys, can you see this? Wow. This is a very good one. So how many chicken do you have?
So currently we have 250 birds.
250 birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this one came along because of my son who loves poultry. Initially I didn't have a passion for poultry. Today I've come to rabbit, and he started with kienyeji chicken, which I found hectic feeding and not getting any production.
Okay.
So we decided to switch. So we are doing rears, and they started rain end of January, and they were 4.5.
Wow.
So currently they are 6 months.
Okay.
And they are doing well. We are getting around 8 trays every day.
8 trays every day. In this small space, how big is this space? This is like a...
The space is around 25 feet by 10 feet.
Yeah, 25 by 10. And your chicken, they look so clean. When do you wash them? They look so clean.
Not washing the birds.
Guys, can you see this?
But we always make sure the place is clean. So make sure you are soda from the floor here.
Yes.
It should not be wet.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want your chicken to get diseases, make sure the soda still
dry.
No, it's dry.
So this system is called?
This is deep litter.
Deep litter.
Yeah.
Why not the cages?
I would prefer the cages, but I find it again hectic because you are supposed to do cleaning every other day.
Okay.
Yeah,
So these ones you do cleaning after how long?
after 2 weeks.
Ah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is 2 weeks.
Okay. And maybe the birds are not stressed?
The birds are not stressed. They are able to move freely. They can fly.
Yeah.
You can see the ventilation is also good. So I find it okay. Keeping animals in a good environment where they are also free, they have freedom, is good.
So-
When they are caged, they remain in that cage for the rest of their life, which is 18 months.
Yeah.
You can imagine being locked somewhere, studying for 18 months.
That is inhumane. They are one of my audience. Most of my audience were telling me those people are keeping birds in a cage. They are not humane. No. Now I think you can see Anne is human. Yeah, you are human.
I love animals.
Yeah. So this is where they lay their eggs.
That's where they do their eggs.
Okay.
You see, like
This one is
ones,
laid.
they're already there.
Okay. The other ones have laid. Wow.
See?
Ah. Wow. Can you carry like 2 eggs? Hope she has laid.
So when they start laying, they start with the small ones,
Okay.
and it goes on now for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Then you go to the medium ones and then large.
Ah.
Yeah. So currently we are not doing the starter eggs. We are at medium and large.
Okay. What are some of the challenges you face when you are doing deep litter?
Okay, some of the challenges with deep litter, though I think it's also even in the cage system.
Okay.
Cannibalism,
Okay.
which starts when they are around 1 year.
Okay.
So they are still too young.
Okay.
They also eat their eggs when you have deep litter system.
Okay.
The cage system, the eggs get to a secluded place.
Okay.
So they are not able to reach the eggs.
Ah. So the cages you can be able to hide the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe again the deep litter system like what we have here. Currently we don't have the tapped water, the nipple drinkers.
Okay.
So we are using the drinkers whereby they soil their water too much.
Okay.
But soon we'll be doing the pipings.
Okay. Piping, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll do the nipple drinkers.
Ah. Wow. So you have 250 birds, eh?
Yeah, these are
Whereby you collect 200. You collect eight crates, 8 tray,
Yeah.
8 trays of eggs a day. So how much food do they eat in a day?
okay. In a day here we are doing 100 grams
Okay.
per bird.
Okay.
So that is 25 kgs.
25 kgs. Wow. So 25 kgs per day. Wow. So do you break even? So when you do the math, you get profit.
Yeah, there is profit.
What percentage? Let's say because.
Let's say around 60 to 70%.
Wow, 60 to 70. So that is more than enough.
Yeah,
That is
it's more
okay.
than half.
That is good. Wow. So what do you encourage people?
Okay, I would encourage people and especially the young people. I always mentor the youths.
Yes.
Do something with the small space you have.
Yes.
Don't wait for tomorrow when you have money.
Yes.
That money will not come without you starting something.
Okay.
So you start with what you have.
Ah.
Even if it is 20 birds,
Yes.
tomorrow you'll be able to do 50. The other time you'll do 100.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wow.
again, do not wait for a big shaba. Start with the small space
Yes.
that you have behind your house.
Okay.
The big shabas will come after you make money, definitely.
Yeah.
But for now, the small space, that is what you utilize.
Utilized. So, like now I can see they are feeding. So which type of food is this now?
Okay, this is layers mash.
Layers mash.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the content of layers mash? What is the content?
Okay, it is also a balanced diet
Okay.
with sunflower, cotton seed cake. It has maize, you can see the broken maize.
Yes.
It has a lot of omena for proteins because they need so much of the proteins.
Okay.
We also have the calcium. Yeah, it's a complete feed.
Okay. Wow, that is so encouraging. So, Anne, thank you so much for sharing this. I wish to encourage, when you are doing farming, it means you are feeding the world. So I encourage more people to do farming, profitable farming, so that when you eat yourself, you also sell to others, and that is how we are going to develop or to do what? Tunaendeleza nchi, eh? Yeah, so I encourage more people to do farming like you. Because I know there are people who say I can't do farming because I don't have space. Well, like you can see, this is a very small space, and Anne is rearing over 250 chicken, and she also rears rabbits. So thank you so much, Anne, and congratulations for the good work you are doing. Yeah. So for those people who are watching this YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. And you also told me you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Can you tell people?
Which is also growing.
Okay.
Rovana Farm. So you can subscribe.
Rovana Farm.
Rovana Farm.
I'm going to include even the link so that people can be able to follow you.
Yeah, very true.
So kindly, how many subscribers do you have right now?
Okay, it's a new one.
Okay.
I lost the old one.
Sorry.
So what I have is a new channel.
Yes.
With around 90 subscribers.
Don't worry. Kindly, my audience, kindly let's give 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Kindly.
And you can also go to Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Rovana Farm, that is our page.
Yes.
Follow us there. You
Yes.
can also follow Rovana Ngash,
Okay.
which is our profile,
Okay.
and also acting as a page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Anne, and may God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.